Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Here we are, final week of the regular season for the NFL Week 17. No Thursday game, no Monday game, everything's on Sunday. Playoff implications on a few games. AFC playoff picture is set. We have New England and Oakland of the two first round bye. We have Pittsburgh, Houston, division champions. We have Kansas City and Miami as the wild cards. So, as things sit right now, it looks like Miami goes to Pittsburgh. Kansas City will go to Houston. First round. NFC, Dallas and Atlanta. Dallas for sure has the first round bye. I think Atlanta, as long as they win or tie, they should have the first round bye. I'm not sure the tiebreaker between them and Seattle. Or have to give up Seattle for that first round bye. And then Green Bay and Detroit are battling for the NFC North. And then the Giants are the wild card. So chances are the loser of the Green Bay Detroit game will be a wild card, and the winner is division champion. The Washington Redskins are 8-6-1, half game behind Detroit for that final wild card spot. So I think they have to win, or 8-5-1, excuse me. They have to win, and some other shit has to happen. And then Tampa 8-7 is, they gotta have two ties. They gotta win, and somebody's gotta lose. They got a lot going on to make it. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it'll come down to Green Bay and Detroit. So let's go through these games. First, we have the Baltimore Ravens 8-7 versus the Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals 5-1. November 17th, Baltimore won 19-14. Cincinnati favored by 2.5. I'm giving this 2.5 to Baltimore. I got Baltimore plus 2.5. I got them winning and covering. I'm taking under on the 41 points. Next, we have the Carolina Panthers 6-9 versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 8-7. On October 10th, Buccaneers won 17-14. Buccaneers are favored by 6. Yeah, a lot has to happen for the Buccaneers to make the playoffs. But still, if Jameis Winston can go 9-7, even 8-8 is not a horrible season. They just need to get some. I don't know what they're needing. I mean, they got Mike Evans, they got Jameis. I don't know if they got David Johnson. I don't know what they're needing to get over that hump. Defense, maybe. Carolina, wow. Long fall from last year. Excuse me, guys. NFC champions last year. Here we are, not even making the playoffs. So Buccaneers win, cover the 6, under on 46.5. Next, we have the AFC South division champions, the Houston Texans at 9-6 versus the Tennessee Titans at 8-7. On October 2nd, Houston won 27-20. Tennessee favored by a field goal at home. I'm giving the field goal to Houston. Houston plus 3, winning plus 3, covering over on the 40. Jacksonville Jaguars 3-12, playoff pick for me. My bad. Versus Indianapolis Colts 7-8. Jacksonville won their meeting in October 30-27. Indy favored by 4.5 at home. I got Indy winning, covering 4.5 and over on the 47.5 points. The winner of everything, number 1 seed, New England Patriots. Division champions, number 1 seed, 13-2. What more can you say versus the wild card team, Miami Dolphins at 10-5. So this could be a second round playoff preview. September 18th, New England won 31-24. New England's favored by 10 points on the road. I wrote down them New England covering the 10 points. I don't know how much Brady's going to play or how many of these stars New England's going to play in this game, but I'll stick with it. I got New England winning. They got covered in 10 points and over in the 44.5. Next, we have Chicago Bears at 3-12 versus Minnesota Vikings 7-8. On Halloween, the Bears won 20-10. Minnesota favored by 5.5 at home. I think Minnesota needs to win this. I think they need to finish at least 8-8 after that 5-0 start. They need this win to at least get to 500. Don't know how much Peterson's going to play. And at least he's back on the field, so he'll have a normal off season. And hopefully next year he'll be Peterson of old. But he is getting old, so we'll see what happens there. But I got Minnesota winning there. I'm covering at 5.5 and under 41. Next with Buffalo Bills 7-8 versus the New York Jets 4-11. On September 1st, the Jets beat the Bills 37-31. Buffalo favored by 6 on the road. I had them winning, covering, and over under 44. Next, we have the Dallas Cowboys 13-2. Number 1 seed, AFC East champion or NFC East champions versus the Philadelphia Eagles 6-9. October 30th, Dallas won 29-23 in overtime. Philly's favored by 6 points at home. I'm giving the 6 points to Dallas. I think Dak and Zeke will go in there and win. End the season 14-2. I think they want to keep playing Dak and Zeke as they don't look at Tony Romo as backup quarterback. Plus, you don't put him out there, he doesn't get hurt. Kind of like RG3 in Washington last year. You don't put him on the field, you don't let him get hurt, he's worth more money in the offseason. Philly favored by 6. I'm giving to Dallas. I got Dallas plus 6, covering over under 42.5. Cleveland got a victory! Yay! The Browns 1-14 versus 10-5 Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh won 24-9 back in November. Pittsburgh's favored by a touchdown at home. I got them winning, covering, and under 43.5. Next we have New Orleans Saints 7-8 versus the AFC South champion Atlanta Falcons 10-5. Falcons won 45-32 in September. With a win, Falcons would have that first round bye. They're favored of 6.5 at home, winning, covering, and over on the 56. Wildcard team New York Giants 10-5 versus the Washington Redskins 8-6-1. All right. I don't know why they're 8. That's all right. Yeah, 8-6-1 is their record. My bad. So, if Washington wins, I'm guessing they get that wild card spot. I think how that works. Washington's favored by 8 points at home, which is crazy against the Giants. I had the Giants winning. I have Washington covering the 8. So I'm taking the Giants plus 8 with Washington covering that and over on the 44. Next we have first round bye, wild card champions, possible AFC West champion, the Oakland Raiders at 12-3. I think currently they are leading the AFC West versus Denver Broncos at 8-7. November 6th, Oakland won 30-20 in Oakland. Denver's favored by 2 points at home because Derek Carr is out with a broken leg. Matt McGowan, whatever I can pronounce that, getting his first NFL start. I still have Oakland winning. I'm giving them the 2 points. So I got Oakland winning, covering the 2 points, and over on the 40.5. They dropped it to 40.5 without Derek Carr. I still got Oakland winning on 13-3, winning the division. Next we have the Arizona Cardinals 6-8-1 versus the LA Rams 4-11. Rams won 17-13 back in October. I got the Cardinals winning that, covering the 6 points and under 41. The AFC wildcard team, I guess, Kansas City Chiefs at 11-4 versus San Diego Chargers 5-10. Chiefs won 33-27 in overtime back on September 11th. Kansas City favored by 5.5. I've been winning and covering. Next we have the NFC West division champions Seattle Seahawks 9-5-1 versus the 49ers 2-13, which their only 2 victories are against the Rams. So the 2-0 versus the Rams and 0-13 versus everyone else. But September 25th, Seattle won 37-18. Seattle favored by 9.5. I've been winning, covering, and over in the 43. Next we have Green Bay Packers 9-6 versus Detroit Lions 9-6. Winner wins the NFC North. Loser may not make the playoffs. Take that one. That's just what, huh? Exactly. Everything on the line here for both these teams. Green Bay favored by 3.5 on the road. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers playing the Aaron Rodgers of old. I have Green Bay winning. Not that I'm still mad at Golden Tate for costing me my fantasy football championship last week, but I am. So Green Bay winning, covering the 3.5 and over in the 48.5, and Golden Tate has a shitty game like he did last week. So thanks a lot, Golden Tate. Or was it because Kelsey of Kansas City's tight end Kelsey, Travis Kelsey went stupid. That's what I wanted for the guy. Because he had like 35 and I lost by like 28. Maybe that's it. Oh well. But I still can't stand Golden Tate. Green Bay wins. Haha. Take that one, Detroit. Alright, then we'll wrap up the NFL Week 17. Regular season's over with. Postseason begins. We have first the weekend of the college football playoffs this weekend, the bowl games. So check out the college football preview on Robert Sports Show. And as always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great night. Have an American night.